Yo, what's up, everybody? J2O, man, you already know we out here. I'm out here looking at a video. So this video is for FX Trading Lions, but I make a video reaction. So I haven't seen it before, so let's see what he's talking about this 5-minute time frame live trading session. Forex Scalping. Let's go.
Trading Line Nation. Hopefully you guys having a
also
great day. Today we're doing.
I also do live trading during London session, 3 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So you can check that out on my channel. But yeah, let's get it.
Some live scalping on the GBP USD currency pair. I just sent this trade out as a swing trade on my VIP trading signals, but I'll show you guys how to actually scalp the GBP USD currency pair while using my VIP trading signals.
I trade the GBP pairs, so we'll see what
as you can see over here, this is the trade that I sent. It's currently shooting towards the upside already,
4-hour
which
chart.
is not very good because I wanted to place a scalping trade before that. It would have been a nice scalp. As you can see on the 5-minute time frame, it gave us a nice bullish engulfing candle close. What does it mean? The bulls are in the market and we should be placing for a buy signal, right? So what we're gonna do now is place a GBP USD buy trade, because that's the way I analyze the markets on my swing trade, and I believe it's gonna be a nice scalp towards the upside as well. What lot size I'm gonna pick really depends, but I believe it's gonna be a nice 4 lot size trade. Since I want to be in and out, I want the profit to be quite big so it makes it worth my while, right? So buy GBP USD, let's just use the trade. There we go, we placed this trade. I'm not gonna put any stop losses or any take profits whatsoever. I'm gonna watch this currency pair, see what happens, and if something goes down, I'll quickly close off. I don't believe anything will happen. As you can see, it's nice bullish engulfing candle close towards the upside, making a new higher high. As you can see, this was the previous higher high, and now it closed higher yet again. So the markets usually move like this, so pushes towards.
So I guess right now on this live trading, you're not really showing the true reason why you got in the trade, other than it's like an uptrend, I guess. But usually when you trade, you should have I guess rules to enter the trade, maybe 2 or 3 reasons. But they're using this moving averages, which is some SMA moving averages, or they're using support and resistance, using trend lines or different indicators. You should have at least 2 or 3 reasons why you enter the trade, not just go off, okay, it's an uptrend, let me just go buy. Sure, you can do that, but you should have more reasons just so you can feel more comfortable. Or if you don't, it's all about risk management, so just risk wisely.
The upside has a pullback, pushes towards the upside, a new higher high. Pushes down, correction to the previous area sensitivity, well respected by the 25 moving average zone. Push towards the upside yet again. What happened? New higher high. And as you can see, pushed again, went to the moving averages in between the 25 and 50, and then
higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high,
new higher high. And that's the way the market trends. It does not just shoot towards the upside like that straight away. It doesn't do that. It usually has a pullback, push, pull back, push, and that's the way the market moves. So that's what I'm
up and down.
Expecting on the 5-minute time frame. It's a nice bullish candle close, which shows bullish pressure. I did analyze this trade. The CO2 data does say the GBP USD will increase. Also, the GBP USD has recently gained really good data, which should influence the buyers to come in and push the market higher. This is what's currently happening.
Usually
with the
news
USD, as you can
pushes
see,
the market or market sessions.
Very nice. They broke even the weekly area sensitivity, which is super important. So I expect the GBP USD and Euro USD to go towards the upside, since they both correlate with one another. And the US dollar currently is super weak because of the coronavirus cases, ton of other things. If you really want to read about, I can give you the website. It's fxstreet.com. I usually use it for my own trade.
I'd like to mention one thing. I like to look at Forex Factory. If you go to Forex Factory right here, it gives you economic calendar of news events that's happening. If you see red folder, it's high impact, and it lets you know to be careful trading certain pairs around that certain time. Just an FYI.
trading analysis. I'll leave a link down in the description below. So while GBP USD is doing its thing and maybe we're scalping a little bit, I can see is 0.71% currently. I need it to maybe be 0.80 or something like that. So what we're gonna do is just analyze everything from the monthly to just kill time and maybe just show you how I actually analyze this trade and why do I think it's a good swing trade and a scalp trade as well. So let's begin. As you can see on the monthly time frame, this is the monthly analysis that I have.
Okay.
Few touches over here, you know, the 1, 2, 3 touch pattern obviously hasn't had that touch pattern yet, but I do expect a push towards the upside in a matter of couple of months or so. As you can see, yeah, respecting moving averages, nothing here, you know. Monthly, basically you mark important level of areas and sensitivity. So this one as well is an important level. As you can see, it bounced back multiple times as well. Push towards the upside, over here, push towards the upside, push towards the upside. Obviously we have this moving averages which can be respected, but if we have a look over here, it hasn't yet reached the moving average zone, so not likely it will just start shooting towards the downside now, because usually it turns around when it reaches the moving average zones, right? So what we're gonna do is go into the weekly time frame. What's important on the weekly? It's actually trying to break the weekly moving average. So this is super important. If it manages to break the weekly moving average, then we will definitely for sure see bullish pressure towards the upside even more, breaking this area of downtrend and shooting towards the upside. But currently it's trying to break it. It hasn't broken yet. So that's why this trade could be a little bit skeptical, you know, but I'm quite convinced that the US dollar is so weak and the GBP currency has gained great data. I believe it's gonna shoot towards the upside. That's what I think, at least. That's my own thinking. Technical analysis, as you can see on the daily time frame, is pretty good. The candlesticks are obviously trading above the moving averages, which definitely shows bullish pressure, bullish momentum is definitely there. We had a recent dodgy candlestick over here. What does it mean? The price direction is shooting towards the upside, although it was trending towards the downside. Respected the moving averages, which is pretty good. Also RSI indicator, not overbought, not oversold, although stochastic RSI, I believe, if we have a look, stochastic RSI, it is actually overbought, but stochastic is not that accurate actually. I like the normal RSI. For some reason I believe it just reacts a little bit differently, and I
also
think
no indicator is perfect.
I think it's a little bit
indicator
better
might have
in
a
the
lag,
sense of
just
accuracy.
FYI.
But I do like to use them both. Sometimes if I see, you know, RSI is overbought, stochastic's overbought, very likely will go down, but not in this case, as you can see over here. So what we're gonna do now, go into the 4-hourly time frame, see what's happening here. So just to explain how I analyze the 4-hourly time frame, I had this trend line going over here, as you can see, shooting towards the upside, but it was broken by this bearish engulfing candle close. I did believe it's gonna continue to go down. I did send a signal out, and I did say it will probably go down. It reached our take profit once, so we secured the trade, and then instantly it gained bullish pressure and started to shoot up. So I had to reanalyze my trade now. And where we at currently, I believe this is the correct trend line. We have, you know, the 1, 2, 3 touch pattern. This definitely confirms bullish pressure because there's a bullish engulfing candle close on the 4-hourly time frame, bounced off, you know, the area sensitivity that I have, you know, the horizontal area sensitivity, push towards the upside, broke the moving averages, shooting towards the upside yet again. Of course, we can have a look over here. There's an area sensitivity, potential area sensitivity, which we should be mindful of.
So let me stop right here. So as you know, this is an area of potential resistance. So the market could either break this area of resistance and come back down and retest, and you can buy it on a retest and it goes back up, or the market could just reject this area of resistance and come back down. So if it rejects this area, come back down, and breaks this area, you know we're going for a downtrend. So market likes to go from structure to structure.
About, you know, it's still an area sensitivity. It doesn't matter, you know, that it's not as big enough, not as high time frame. It's still an area sensitivity. You need to be mindful. So if we have a look over here, it's around, you know, 29 pips to 25. So our first take profit level is 25 pips. I believe if we reach that, we move stop loss to entry and then let the rest of the trades run in towards the upside, which could be a very nice trade. And if the markets decide to break this higher high, this previous higher high, right, if it breaks this area sensitivity, then it will pull back and more than likely will shoot towards the upside. That's what I believe will happen on the GBP USD currency pair. So that's my own analysis. That's what I think is gonna happen. You know, the RSI is not there yet. RSI will probably be overbought in around this area somewhere. So this is where you have to be a little bit mindful that it might, you know, have a pullback of some sort. Then it will drop down and then more than likely push towards the upside yet again. Because US dollar currently weak, as I said. It doesn't look good for the US dollar, although there's a ton of news for the US dollar tomorrow.
It's good to understand fundamental analysis of what's going on in the market. So definitely check investing.com and all that.
At the moment speaking, what's currently happening, it's definitely bullish. So the 5-minute time frame, if we have a look over here, it is true.
One thing, like, people like to look at the higher time frames and then narrow down to small time frames to get good entries. So I guess for the strategy, he's scalping, so he's going to 5 minutes to go flick for a buy for the overall bias, which is an uptrend.
Trending towards the upside. It's quite slow actually. I'm not too sure why the pressure is not there. I don't like to see that, to be fair. You know, I like, you know, a nice push towards the upside, but what you can do, this is the forex markets. But obviously when you're scalping, you want the trade to be in the money straight away. You see we're gaining
this might be like a 25
bearish
SMA
momentum currently, but this could is probably not gonna last, since we have a nice, you know, huge trend towards the upside. As you can see, this trend over here is quite huge. So if this trend is not broken, you know, it will probably keep making new higher highs and achieve this area sensitivity, which is what I want. As you can see, 75% currently pushing towards the upside. Let's have a look at our MetaTrader. Currently $44.60 in profit. If it reaches $100, I'm quite happy. I might even close it off. It will be a nice scalping session for me. Obviously on my phone I have the swing trade open. I do trade with 2 brokers. There we go, we have some profit, 130, 150, 160. Should I keep it? Let's close it. Yeah, there we go, we closed it. So that's the way we scalp on the GBP USD, using my own trading signals, my swing trade. So let's just close that off for now. As you can see, shooting towards the upside.
Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty done watching this video. So basically, this strategy, the scalping, wasn't too difficult to understand. He's using the SMAs as, I guess, understand direction. I guess this blue is signifying uptrend, and also the blue is using that support. And if you draw the trend line, it will show it's going for an uptrend, because it's going to respect the trend line for the uptrend. And then he has areas where you could draw support and resistance to catch the breakouts. So pretty much I see what he's doing. Not too bad. But you know, also when you do trade, you should have like a trading schedule to know when to trade and when not to trade. Like I say, if you're waiting for like volatility market to push it, if you understand session changeover, where session is more volatile, you can take advantage of the volatility in the market and capitalize on breakouts. But yeah, that's all I got on this video. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video of this trading scalping strategy. So you already know, man. J2O, we out here.